Hi folks, it's Kieran here. Today's video is another practice session. Today we're going to be practicing the heel flip. It was, I don't know, probably only a few months ago that I thought I'd got to a good place with my heel flip. I had them not on lock, but reasonably consistent. I think I then made the fatal error of just not working on them very much. And now they've definitely slipped away from me and I'm not catching them very often at all. I mean, the session I had with Matt at Desborough a few weeks ago where I landed the fakie heel, or the heel flip 2 fakie on the bank, took me ages, way longer than it normally would. So I figured I'd come down, get a bit of a practice session on them at this little flat ground spot not far from my house. The aim for today's session, probably to land like 5, maybe 3, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's enough waffle. Let's just get the camera down and crack on. First one didn't take as long as I thought it would actually. Pleasantly surprised. However, pretty ugly looking heel flip. I landed very well, my front foot particularly, very centre of the board. Normally when I was getting good I was getting quite bolty on my heel flips, but that seems to be how they're going at the moment. I'm not quite sure what it is. I think maybe I'm over pushing with my front foot, or flicking it out in front of me a little too much, which is why I'm catching it so far back on the board. But doesn't matter, it's all about just getting them. So that's one down. Let's crack on. Hopefully number 2 comes just as quick. Okay, that came quicker, which is good, but same result. Still really far, like I'm basically landing in manual. I'm gonna have a little play around with it as I chase the third one. I think what I need to do is just shift my weight forward a little bit more, make sure that I'm leveling it out. I mean, I don't know, but I would imagine these are quite rockety, which is probably why I'm landing so far back on it. But yeah, stoked to at least, I mean, I feel like I've at least broke through the barrier of doing them. Like they haven't taken me a long time to get even one recently, so to get that 2 that quickly is good, but definitely need to clean them up still. So cool, let's crack on. Number 3. Same thing, let's move straight on. Consistency's coming back. Still not getting a really nice feeling one. What I'm chasing, I used to have them where, not every time, but they would feel very like big, popped and forcefully put down. Like, and when you've got a trick that feels like that, it feels amazing. It feels like a really good trick. These still feel like a bit like I'm popping, it's sort of rolling over and I'm sort of jumping back on top of it. But whatever, you know. Land's a land. That's 4 pretty quickly. So let's aim for number 5, and then I'll have at least completed the goal I had for this session. That doesn't count. Number 5 was awful, but it's a land, and it's all about just landing it today. I'm not going to get overly worried about what they look like. I'm stoked to have got 5 as quick as I got them, and it just shows I don't like. A lot of us, all skaters do this, where we think we lose tricks that we know how to do, that all of a sudden you struggle with doing and you find it difficult. And I genuinely believe, like, you don't lose the trick physically, you don't lose it. What happens is you just create a mental barrier in your mind that with each attempt to do a trick that you know you can do just gets more and more difficult, becomes very frustrating, and that leads you to having a negative, like going into the trick with a negative thought process. And as soon as you land one, like for me, as soon as I landed that first heel flip, bang, that barrier just disappeared, and I was able just to get the other ones, like I said, fairly quickly. That last one took a lot longer. I was starting to lose my focus already. I'm really struggling to skate for any amount of time at the moment whilst I'm still recovering. I get very stiff and sore very quickly. I haven't eaten today, that's probably not helping at all. I'm already starting to feel a bit wobbly in my head. So I think I'm going to call it there. I was thinking about carrying on and trying to get like a really good one, but I'm stoked to have achieved what I achieved. And I think the best thing to do is to walk away with that good feeling in my head, go and get some good food, have a sit down and chill out, and keep this silly smile on my face. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit of a weird one. I've been doing these practice videos, but one, it's really important to me to do them. Like, it makes me go out and practice a trick. If I don't have the camera on, I have a tendency just to roll through tricks that I already know how to do and don't push myself in the same way. I tend to take it a little easier. And secondly, I want to show you guys what it looks like to, you know, at least for me, and I'm sure it's the same for you guys, going out, having to work on tricks, that even tricks that you already know how to do. You know, we can't all just go out there and smash out tricks left, right and centre all the time. You know, having ice skating would be easy and it'd be no fun. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like down below. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what trick that you have that mental barrier for, which tricks do you think you've lost or you struggle to do. You know, let's share it all with the community, get it out there, and maybe we can all go out and work on these tricks. If you've got any ideas for new tricks as well, let me know down below and I'll definitely give them a go. And if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting subscribe. I really appreciate everyone who does that. But yeah, until next time folks, take care.